Folks, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been so long, been busy out fishing and bits and bobs in the house, so I've not had a chance to do much of a video. But today, a couple of jobs. Got to get in the pond, got to get this glass surround off. As you can see, all along the window here, covered in cobwebs and dust and mud. And yeah, just try and tidy it up a little bit. And also get these spotlights cleaned off as well. Just a bit of a tidy up really. And then once all that's done, we'll sit down and talk about how we're getting on with the new shower filter, the new media, and how things are going really. So let's get this off. Right, let's get started. These waders come in handy. Don't really want any of this crap going in the pond, so I'll try and sweep it up as best I can out to the edge. Turned off the blade, turned off the air just for now while I get this done. It's only downside to having the pond next to the window really, it's just struggle to get in and clean it properly. So I'm going to get the pump out as well because the pump seems to be blocked up. A lot of dirt's caught around the cage, so I want to get that and change it if I can and get it all cleaned out. It's actually not as bad as I thought. You do get muck caught up and around these guards. This will get changed soon, folks. We'll get the retrofit bottom drain on probably in the next month or so. Hopefully that'll make a difference to the bottom of the pond because it's littered with fish muck. And this doesn't do a good job at all picking up. So I'm hoping that retrofit bottom drain will really make a difference to the dirt on the bottom of the pond. So, this will be back filthy again in about a week, so I think the missus happy for today. Right? What? I think that'll do it for now. Get out of here and we'll talk about what's been happening with the pond. Now we're getting on. There we have it, folks. That looks a little bit tidier now. Window's nice and clean. All the cobwebs gone. And yeah, I need to do something with these sort of fake plants, if you like. They need to come down. I need to buy some more actually, but I can't actually reach at the moment, so I need to get them down, put them somewhere a little bit more tidy. Don't know if you can see the gap in the sleeper there. As things have warmed up, sleepers have shrunk a little bit. And yeah, you can see a gap in each and every one. So don't know whether they'll go back in the winter, but yeah, same as down in the sides really. See huge gaps in the sleepers down there. I mean, they've all been rebarred and coach bolted, but yeah, still got some big gaps. Guessing that's just the wood shrinking. Got the telly outside at the moment. We've been sitting out in this lovely weather. Watched TV with the fire on last night. Yeah, folks, we're going to have a look in the filter house and we'll have a chat about what's going on. Yeah, so folks, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. There's not really a lot to update you with, but a little bit of an update in terms of the media, how the fish are getting on, how the warmer weather is helping us, and yeah, see if we've got any further progress. Then I'll look inside the filter house. It's a lot quieter in here than it was. This air pump was making a hell of a racket, and I've managed to secure it so that it's not vibrating anymore. I'm still waiting for my covers to come. I just want to tell you about this. If you've got one of these in your EasyPod, chuck it in the bin, because it's more hassle than it's worth. It collects a bit of debris, but this time of year when you've got a lot of algae in the pond. I was away for 3 nights fishing in Shrewsbury in a place called Blackthorn. If you haven't seen my fishing channel, have a look at Bezos Carp channel. You'll see my latest trip to Blackthorn, and my France trip was a lot of fun. But anyway, if you've got one of these, put it in the bin. Came back from Blackthorn, 4th day away, and came back. Pond was half empty. Thankfully I got a float switch on there which has cut the pump off. But basically this was chock-a-block full of algae, and the pod overflowed. All the media, well not all the media, but a lot of the media was on the floor, and obviously it emptied the pond out up until the float switch cut it off. Thankfully it was only for 4 hours. I was due back sort of 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and checking the camera, I think it was 10 o'clock roughly it started emptying, so about 4 hours the pump was off. That's twice that's happened to me now, not because of this. The first time was because I left the air on the pod and it overflowed. Lessons learned, but definitely not worth it. If you've got one, chuck it out, because it will happen to you. Even if you've got your media covered, the water will spill out, so not worth it. Unless you're at home every day and you can keep an eye on it and change it. But like me, when I go away fishing at times, I can't always keep an eye on the pond, and folks in the house don't know what they're doing. So anyway, that's that. What else we got? The shower, the media is, I'll be honest with you, 125 quid I spent on media, and I haven't noticed a massive difference. I am literally measuring out 30 grams of food per day, and I've split it into three feeds, 10 grams morning, afternoon and night. If I'm only here in the morning and night, I'll just do 2 feeds of 15 grams. I'm still teetering on the edge of nitrites going over the top, so not sure why. I'd expect it to have been, in this heat, started to, mature a little bit quicker, but I don't know whether my stocking in the pond is too much, or whether I've just got to wait longer, be a little bit more patient. Moving bed's all running fine, got no issues with that. What else? Had a bit of a tidy up in here. As I said, I got rid of a lot of the stuff, chucked it into the vlog room where I do all my editing. So that's freed up a lot of space in here. Oh, it's warm. The other thing, incidentally, we're talking about the nitrites being slightly over. I've slowed the pump down on the pond. It was on 60%, I put it down to 40, and it's a little bit of a catch-22. I'm trying to get the water to have as much retention time for the bacteria to catch up in the pod, and in the moving bed. But at the same time, the lower I have that pump, the less crap it picks up from the pond. So it's a little bit of a catch-22. I'm not sure what to do, but at the moment I'm trying to keep the nitrites down. So they're not going over, thankfully. They're staying. As long as I keep the feed at that, they're staying. As soon as I throw in anything extra, do a test, and it goes over. So I think I'll just slowly increase that as it gets better, if it does get better. In saying that, 2 of the fish are going to be gone. Yeah, I'm going to move a couple of fish on. I think there's probably too many in the pond for my filtration and my size of pond. So, and to be honest with you, since I've sort of built this pond and I've moved up a little bit, if you like, in the hobby, the fish that I had originally, they're not the best fish. So obviously bought a couple of nice Japanese koi since I've built this. I want to sort of keep that sort of level of koi now that I've gone and spent all the money on this pond. So what we got, Big Blue here, he's going to be moved on. I'm not expecting to get much money for them at all. I mean, he's over 40 centimetres. I haven't measured him, but he's over 40. He's bigger than the last ones I had, and I bought them at sort of 38, 39, something like that. He's probably the biggest fish in the pond, but he's not the best looking. He's healthy, eats well, but so he's one that's going. The other one that's going, oh, just quickly on the blue one. A couple of years back he did have a big ulcer on its side, round ulcer. Managed to treat it and it cleared up. However, it's left a scar, it's left a round scar on its side where it's sort of raised. And the other one's going to be going is this Ginrin Sankey. I think that's what it is down here. The one that had the lumps on it. The lumps seem to have been clearing up really as it warms up. At the same time, it's just not the best looking fish. I don't like the pattern on it. Again, I think it's just over 40 centimetres, there she is now. Still got a couple of lumps on her. You see the pink one just on the dorsal fin there. I don't even know what that is. It's not affecting her, it's healthy, eats well. I'm going to be moving it on, so if anybody's near to West Midlands and you want a couple of fish, get in touch. Happy to let them two go, and I don't know if I'm going to add any more. Ideally I'd like to just grow on the ones that I bought and try and reduce the stocking and try and reduce the nitrite levels in the pond. So there you go, you can probably see that scar there on the side. But yeah, it doesn't affect the fish, it's very healthy. What else? That is looking beautiful there. Still need to put a door on there, haven't got around to doing that yet. But yeah, it's looking decent. Now we're going to have a look in the vlog room and see the mess that my missus has created. So we've taken up camping this year, got rid of the caravan. As I said, we're going to Florida next year with the kids. So this year she's bought a load of camping stuff. And I'll tell you what, it's non-stop. Stuff arriving, parcels arriving, bits and bobs. I don't know how she thinks we're going to get it all there, but... And it's ended up in my vlog room, so we're going to have to get some type of shed or something to get rid of it. But yeah, all starting to get nice products up there. Learn X Pro, the Alpha Rex, they've been good. Getting rid of the flukes and bits and bobs. Got my microscope and my bits of kit, and obviously down here is where all the editing happens. She's the bottle of wine. Wife had that last night on the beer fridge down here. It's always good to have a beer fridge in the vlog room. And there's my France trip with the boys. Folks, if you've not seen the video, Bezos Carp channel, have a look at the France vlog. Funny. Had the best time of my life. Caught some wicked fish. Well happy. So yeah folks, that's it. It's absolutely roasting today. I've not been very well all week, been off work for a week. Had a virus of some sort. And today is 30 degrees. Tomorrow and the day after we're looking at 37, 38. Pond's a bit murky now that I've been in there and stirred everything up. And that is it folks, really. There's not much more else to tell you. Last few days I've started getting them to feed out my hand, especially the Matsuba comes up first right away, eats out my hand, and then all the others follow me and start attacking me. But yeah, they're getting a little bit more confident. And the temperature, I mean the pond's at 20 degrees at the moment. It's definitely helping, but no issues. I did have flukes recently, only a few, and the Learn X Pro did the job, got rid of them. Bloody hell. My missus is sunbathing and her tops just fell down. Look. Honestly. Oh. Hey? I wondered what that thud was. It took your top off. Not impressed. Anyway, all's good. I've got plenty of air going into the pond, obviously with the heat coming tomorrow and the day after. I've turned it up actually as well, so all's good at the moment. Here's the one I'm going to get rid of, this Sankey here. If anyone's interested, let me know. Had to do a bit of treatment on Dot, another one that jumped at the pond. She developed, well, a bit of a raised scale, and as you can see on the side, a little bit of pinkness, but raised scale. Cleaned it all out, and seems to have gone back down. Everything seems to be fine, but obviously got a scale missing. She's never been right since she jumped out the pond. Those few injuries that she had have been coming up here and there. But yeah, other than that, folks, there's not really much to update you with. Obviously cleaned up today, let you know where we are with the filter media. I don't know what to do, I don't know what your thoughts are. Does it take long for that Backhouse media, not Backhouse media, whatever it's called, from Quenny Koi? I don't know how long it takes to mature. Should it have been done by now? Just give me some advice if you've got some personal experience of using it. But a lot of people were saying before I had it that it'll make a massive difference. Just not seeing anything at all. Still 30 grams a day. What else can I do? So I think reduce the number of fish and see how we go with that. Yeah, folks, that is it. Not really much to update you with, but this weather is beautiful. We've got to go and get these waders off now because I'm sweating my knackers off. Folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.